Good morning, standard 10 students. Today in physics, I am going to solve the numerical also. But before that, you must recall what I explained in the last class. Things resistivity. Resistance means obstruction in the path of flow of current. Means when current flow, so in path of the flow of current, there is obstruction. This obstruction is known as resistance. And resistivity, since you know this is obstruction, so all the material like the copper, aluminum, silver, we are using different wire. So all the wire have not the same resistance, na? So a specific materials have some particular own resistance. This own resistance is known as a specific resistance of the wire, right? Or resistivity. So a specific resistance of a material is the resistance of a wire. Clearly mentioned. Resistance of a wire of that material of unit length and unit area of cross section. So a specific resistance, I explain you, since external resistance is directly proportional to L, means length of the wire. How it present? More the length, more is the resistance. You have studied in standard 9 also. Second, resistance is inversely proportional to the area of cross sections. Means thickness is more, resistance will be less. That's why whenever we have to consume more electricity, we take thick wire. Thick wire, why thick wire? Because cross section is more. So less resistance will offer a more current we can draw. So where we have to draw the heavy current, we know we cannot. We are not taking the thin wire. We are taking the thick wire. Combining these two together, we will get R proportional to L by A. Together, L by A. When you remove this sign of proportion, then we have to put a constant. That constant is rho. Don't confuse density. You have studied rho in 9th as a density. Here rho means a specific resistance or resistivity. This is constant L by A. So rho is equal to RA by L. Right? What is the unit? Unit is equal to resistance unit is ohm, area unit is meter square, and length unit is meter. Cancel. That is ohm meter is the unit of resistivity or a specific resistance. Right? Then reciprocal of the resistance is known as conductivity. Is it? I explain you the resistance. Reciprocal of resistance is known as conductance. Here resistivity of the material. The resistivity or a specific resistance. So what is the reciprocal of the resistivity? The reciprocal of resistivity is conductivity. Conductivity. And it is denoted by the symbol sigma. This symbol sigma. 8. And sigma is equal to, as a definition, reciprocal of the resistance. Rho. So what is the unit of conductivity? Unit will be of 1 by resistivity unit is ohm meter, or we can write ohm minus 1 meter minus 1. So this is the unit of conductivity. Then after that I explain something about the material, choice of the material of the conducting wire we use. Why we use this wire, this wire? There is certain condition for this. We are using this wire. First, the wire used for electric connections. The wire used for electric connection and a power transmission. Which wire we use? Such wire should possess the least possible. The wire we use which offer the less resistance. Is it? Generally we use the wire which offer the less resistance in the path of flow of current, which is this one, or we can say the negligible also, but it is not possible negligible resistance. There will be some resistance in all the wire. So For this we are using the copper or aluminum which offer the less resistance. Which specific resistance is copper and aluminum specific resistance is very low. That's why we use this wire as a connecting wire or to transfer the electricity from one place to another place. Second, resistance wire. What is resistance wire? Such wire of high resistance and their resistance not change due to change in temperature. और इस तरह का जो वायर होता है उसका रेजिस्टेंस चेंज नहीं करता है टेम्परेचर चेंज करने से. Why? You have studied the factor of the resistance that if the temperature is high, resistance also increase. But this type of wire doesn't change its resistance with change in temperature, is it? So that wire is known as manganium and constantan. Underline this part. M-A-N-G-A-N-I-N, manganium and constantan, C-O-N-S-T-A-N-T-U-N. So these are the wire which have high resistance and doesn't change its resistance due to change in the temperature. Because generally we know on increasing or decreasing the temperature, resistance also increase or decrease. But these wire, manganium and constantan, doesn't affect the temperature of the resistance wire. Third one, fuse wire. We are using in home fuse wire, very thin wire, is it? So why we use the fuse wire? So fuse wire a low melting point. What do you mean by low melting point? Low melting point means suppose we require only 0.5 ampere current in house, but by mistake or by any overloaded, the current flowing through the wire is more than 0.5. So first of all, what will happen? It will break the fuse. Is it? Break the fuse. Fuse will melt. Melt means it will break the connection of wire to flow the current further, so that all the appliances can be safe. So which wire we use? Tin and alloy. Lead and tin alloy we use as a fuse wire. Do you follow? So lead and tin we as a alloy we use as a fuse wire to protect. It is also known as the safeguard for the electricity. Why safeguard? Because over current will flow. First of all, the fuse will blow and it will stop the flow of current further, is it? And that's why we can save our appliances, electric appliances. Fourth one, the filament of electric bulb. Not LED or whatever, filament one. Yellow color bulb you have seen in town is still there in the market. So there is a filament. What type of filament? That is made of tungsten. That filament is made of tungsten wire. Why? Because it's high melting point. It doesn't melt quickly whenever the current flow, excess current flow also. But fuse, what happens? Whenever the excess current flow, it melts. That's why the fuse have low melting point. Moreover, excess जहाँ थोड़ा सा current flow किया excess, it melt and break the flow of current further. And tungsten is a high melting point, doesn't melt immediately. Then heating element of appliances such as heater, or we are using the geyser. Which type of wire we use? The heating element appliance such as the heater, toaster, a nichrome wire is used. Which wire? Nichrome. Underline this part. And nichrome wire is used because why we use the nichrome wire? Because a specific resistance of nichrome is very high. Means because of the material. Because a specific resistance is the resistance of the material. So a specific resistance of the nichrome is high and its resistance increased to a great extent. That's why you use the heating element in heater and toaster. Then one topic is superconductor. Superconductor, what do you mean by superconductor? Means current can flow without any obstructions. Right? The current can flow without any obstruction. That is superconductor. Right? So even in absolute zero temperature, no resistance is there. That is known as the superconductor. The superconductor is a substance of zero resistance at a very low temperature. So what are the superconductor? Mercury, example, underline this part. Mercury below 4.2 Kelvin, lead 7.25 Kelvin and niobium below 9.2 Kelvin. These are the superconductor. But if it is possible to obtain the superconductor at the room temperature, then the size of the computer will be few centimeter. And transmission of current from the power generating station to different part of the country will make easy by a single thin wire. But still till now it is not possible, not happen at the zero room temperature. We cannot obtain till now the conductor have the element which have the superconductor. So next class I will solve you the problem, numerical problem based on the resistivity and resistance. In the meantime, you learn all the definition. Thank you very much.